days worth celebrating, birthdays and anniversaries, along with a photo to gdobbs@waytv.com.
It is 5:24, and it is time for Gary's World. We're always smiling when Gary shows up. He's always got something funny to say.
I'm with the ladies this morning.
Yeah, no TW.
We wish him well wherever he is.
He's on vacation. He'll be back Monday.
You went to California, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
How was that?
It was fabulous.
Fabulous.
The weather was outstanding.
And I've been meaning to ask you, where's your hometown for you?
Birmingham.
Oh, really?
Just down the road.
Yeah. Well, I grew up in Childersburg.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's my hometown.
Cool. Okay.
See, we're neighbors.
See, we're neighbors.
Absolutely. Well, let's get started with Nina Bill over at the Ark. We have a pet that needs a home from the Ark. Here we go.
This is little Bella. She is actually a purebred long-haired Chihuahua. A lot of people do not understand that the purebreds are 35% of the animals that come into animal shelters. There was a breeder evidently wanting to downsize, and so they gave this little dog to a family, and then they decided that they could not take care of her, so they brought her to the Ark, which we were very glad to get her. She deserves a loving home. They deserve nothing less than a loving home. She's 4 years old, and she weighs a little under 5 pounds, and an absolute gorgeous little dog. She's going to wait here at the Ark until a loving family comes along and finds her and gives her a loving home. Remember, we're a part of Gary's World.
Isn't it cute?
I love that
That's a sweet
dog.
little
Someone's
face.
going to get her so fast.
They're already calling.
Yeah.
That's right. Even as I was taping, they were calling. Okay, now this is an interesting submission to Gary's World. My wife, hi Gary, my wife Stephanie and I watch WayTV every morning. She thinks this is interesting enough for Gary's World. My father-in-law, Earl Turner of Fort Payne, Alabama, enjoys finding obscure and interesting items. And when he finds old and sometimes broken cameras, he enjoys the challenge of restoring them back to working order.
Cool.
Now, they took this picture of the old railroad depot building. This is a 2013 photograph of the 1891 Fort Payne Depot using a 1939 camera that he ran across, and that's it right there.
Look at that.
So that's an interesting hobby to have.
And
Can
that's
you
good
imagine
photography, too.
Can you imagine the pictures they come across
I would imagine.
inside there? That's interesting.
Super
Has
cool.
that ever happened to you, that you come across a bunch of old disposable cameras that you forgot to have processed?
Yes, that used to happen. Now we just use the digital one, and
Right.
you know.
Right.
It's a treasure.
One more. Let's take a look at this one. I would like to wish my in-laws, General Ivy Drury and Marjorie Drury, a happy 77th anniversary. They are both 97, and they've been sweethearts since they were 14 years old. They still live at home in Huntsville, just down the street from me. They were married in 1936 in Jasper, Alabama, from Jan Drury, their daughter. So happy anniversary. 77 years.
That's a long time.
That gives me chills since they were 14. Oh, love
Well,
it.
I have more for you next hour.
Goody. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Now let's check in with Samantha for a look at your Thursday forecast. 77 years. My